change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. When times get tough, we don't give up. We get up. Change is never easy, but always possible. When ignorant folks want to advertise their ignorance, you don't really have to do anything. You just let them talk. If somebody is different from you, that's not something you criticize. That's something that you appreciate. Just because we have the best hammer does not mean that every problem is a nail. Greatness is never free. It must be earned. What is important is that we make sure to work together, that we understand our strength comes from unity and not division. Our destiny is not written for us, but by us. Fighting for what you think is right is always worth it. We did not come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. The best anti-poverty program is a world-class education. I accept that people are going to call me awful things every day, and I will always defend their right to do so. You can't always come up with the optimal solution, but you can usually come up with a better solution. Money is not the only answer, but it makes a difference. I believe that this country succeeds when everyone gets a fair shot, when everyone does their fair share, when everyone plays by the same rules. You have the ability and gifts to do whatever you want. It is your turn now to change the world. Yes, we can. No religion is responsible for terrorism. People are responsible for violence and terrorism. Don't shortchange the future because of fear in the present. Every life must be given the chance to realize its full potential, that every life matters. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. The future belongs to young people with an education and the imagination to create. When our interests and values are at stake, we have a responsibility to act. Don't just get involved. Fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the head of the table. Peace is not merely the absence of visible conflict. Only a just peace based on the inherent rights and dignity of every individual can truly be lasting. Your voice can change the world. I'm convinced that a world in which girls are educated is a safer, more stable, more prosperous place. Empathy is a quality of character that can change the world. The future is ours to win. But to get there we can't just stand still. Every country has violent, hateful, or mentally unstable people. What's different is not every country is awash with easily accessible guns. Religious freedom doesn't mean you can force others to live by your own beliefs. Transparency and the rule of law will be the touchstones of this presidency. Hope in the face of difficulty. Hope in the face of uncertainty. The audacity of hope. Each of us deserves the freedom to pursue our own version of happiness. No one deserves to be bullied. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself, and it will leave you unfulfilled.